Good evening. Can I help you? I need to speak to you about Chinedu. I am his wife, and I brought proof. My name is Nkiru. Chinedu and I have been married for 14 years. We have 2 children, and there has never been a divorce. You are saying my husband is still legally married to you? Please come inside. We should not discuss something this serious in the doorway. Thank you. I did not come here to fight you. Then sit down and tell me the complete truth. These are our children, Ada and Somto. They still believe their father has been working away from home. These are Chinedu's children? Yes. He has been their father every day of their lives.
Nkiru, why are you here? What have you told Ifeoma?
You know her. You recognized her before she said another word.
Ifeoma, please, let me explain this properly. Nkiru and I have been separated for years. Our marriage ended emotionally long ago. This is not what it looks like.
It is exactly what it looks like. Separation is not divorce, Chinedu, and you have always known that. How long did you intend to keep me ignorant? Chinedu is still my legal husband. This certificate was issued 14 years ago. You married me while this document was still valid?
Do not decide everything from one piece of paper.
Whatever happens next, Ada and Somto must remain outside this confrontation. The adults who deceived them are responsible for this.
They did not choose any part of this. They should never have been involved.
Who else is coming to this house tonight? I did not invite anyone.
Why have you brought confusion into my daughter's home?
So you remember me after all? Mommy, where have you met this woman?
This is not the time to help the enemy scatter your home.
Did you know? Did you know Chinedu, who was already married?
I knew there had once been a woman.
Did you know there was no divorce, Mommy? Answer me without looking at Chinedu for permission.
I believed he was handling the legal details.
The marriage died years ago. The certificate is only a technicality that should have been resolved before now.
A technicality did not stop you from marrying me. You knew. Her mother knew. The only person deliberately kept ignorant was the woman standing at the altar. And both of you watched me make vows. This ring was supposed to represent truth. Right now, I do not know what it represents.
Ifeoma, do not make a final decision tonight.
Every strange woman assigned to destroy this marriage and defeated.
Stop praying and answer the question I asked you. Chinedu, sleep in the guest room. Do not come near me tonight. Were you ever going to tell Ada and Somto the truth?
I was trying to find the right time.
Your silence is already an answer. I will send you my contact details. You deserve to know everything that happened before you married him. Send me everything you have. I will message you tonight. I am sorry this happened so unexpectedly. Please send me the information when you are ready.
I will give you space tonight, but we must speak tomorrow.
Chinedu, do not make this situation worse. My daughter, let us pray before you make another decision that you may later regret.
Do not ask me to pray when you will not tell me the truth.
Ifeoma, do not walk away from me. Ifeoma, open the door. We can discuss this calmly.
Please leave me alone.
We can still save your marriage.
There is nothing to save until everyone involved tells the truth.
At work, I questioned every dishonest agreement, yet I allowed my mother to overrule my judgment at home. I cannot continue wearing this ring while I do not know whether the marriage it represents was ever lawful. I mistook obedience for faithfulness, and I mistook silence for peace. I need facts now. I do not need another prayer, promise, or explanation without evidence. By morning, I will stop asking how to save the wedding. I will find out what else they hid. I will not put this ring on again until I know the complete truth.
Ifeoma, can we talk before you leave?
Not until I know what you used my name for. Chisom, I need your help. Something terrible happened at my house yesterday evening. Good morning. Tell me exactly what happened. His legal wife arrived with a marriage certificate and a photograph of their children. My mother already knew who she was. Do not sign any more paperwork for now. Keep copies of any relevant documents you are authorized to access, and check whether any account has been created. Why would anything have been opened in my name? Because a man who hides a wife may be hiding more than a marriage. I have not knowingly authorized anything. Before the wedding, Chinedu gave me a navy folder. He said it contained health insurance and next of kin forms. Tell me exactly what you signed.
Darling, please carefully. Sign them only if every detail is complete and correct. My accountant can send any additional verified information for us to review separately.
Why are these sections blank?
The insurer completes them after verification.
I am signing only these 2 pages. I will not sign any blank section.
That is enough for now.
The folder was in this shelf. Someone has removed it.
What are you looking for?
Where are the insurance documents you gave me before the wedding?
Why are you suddenly asking about them? My accountant collected them this morning.
Which insurance company was supposed to receive them?
I will send you the company's details later after I speak to my accountant.
You should not need an accountant to remember the insurer's name.
Call this insurance company.
Hello, I need to make a claim. Please confirm that there has never been an application using my identification.
We have no health insurance application registered under your name, madam.
Hold on, Ifeoma. We can still fix this. Sit down, Ifeoma. I found something you need to see immediately. Tell me before I imagine something worse. It was registered 6 days before your wedding. Who registered it? I have never heard of that company. You are listed as a director and 30% shareholder. That looks like my signature, but I did not write it or consent to this appointment. The filing also contains your professional registration number. They used my registration to present me as Gracewell Compliance Director. That could expose your career, unless we dispute it immediately. This application appears to use your professional information in support of an 85 million naira facility connected to a hospital supply contract. 85 million naira? Has the bank approved or released any of that money? How quickly can we place the application on hold? We act before the bank releases anything. The notices are ready. The relevant institutions can pause further processing while the matter is reviewed. Submit everything now. The files are submitted successfully. Let me explain the next step.
Hello, Ifeoma. What have you done?
Hello, Chinedu.
You should have spoken to me before contacting the bank about my business.
My professional information appears in documents I did not knowingly approve.
I was trying to build something for our future.
A future cannot be built on documents I did not knowingly authorize.
You signed the forms, Ifeoma. You cannot now say you knew nothing about them.
I signed 2 partially completed insurance forms. I did not approve anything beyond those pages. I signed 2 insurance, not a company appointment or an 85 million naira finance application. Do not debate the documents with him. Let him explain what he believes you agreed to.
Paperwork shows a proposed amount of 85 million for the project. If everything goes ahead, several people could benefit.
Who exactly would benefit if this project went ahead? Why does my mother appear to understand this arrangement when I know nothing about it?
I have nothing more to say while Chisom is listening. Sister Ifeoma, I did not know who else to speak to. I found information that
You need to see. Close the door and show me.
This statement shows an 18 million naira transfer from Chinedu to Mommy 3 weeks before your wedding. The money appears to have cleared the house loan, settled the bakery debts, and covered my examination fees.
Every financial problem disappeared at almost the same time. Did you know where the money had come from?
No. No, I did not. I found this among the family records while helping organize the documents. Mommy had always treated it as private.
Then we need to establish whether it contains information connected to these transfers. Beside Chinedu's name, say, balance after introduction. Beneath it is a hotel reference and a date before my wedding.
That was 2 weeks before the ceremony.
The entry was made before the wedding.
Sorry. Wished I had understood the significance sooner.
I found a hotel reference and a date in Mommy's notebook. Call Nkiru and ask whether she remembers attending a meeting there. Hello, Nkiru. Were you at the Palmcrest Hotel shortly before my wedding? Yes. Chinedu arranged the meeting. Was my mother present? She was there with Chinedu. They both heard me explain that no divorce had been completed. You asked me to come. Please, tell me why I am here.
Please sit down, Nkiru. Our relationship ended emotionally a long time ago. I hoped we could discuss a peaceful transition.
We are still legally married, Chinedu. Think about another relationship. Let us not cause further pain when a peaceful legal resolution may still be possible. This is a marriage, not an administrative inconvenience.
No one wants the family to be harmed by this situation.
Your mother told me that you knew about the marriage and had accepted the situation. She told you that I had agreed? Why did you not contact me before the wedding? I believed you already understood the situation you were entering. She has sent an indistinct hotel image and a scanned copy of the agreement.
Check the image first.
That appears to be Mommy signing the agreement while Chinedu watches.
She attended the meeting before accompanying you to the wedding.
I am preparing a copy of every page for the formal review. I need to understand every term she accepted. The document acknowledges Chinedu's existing marriage and records an 18 million naira transfer to your mother. The 18 million was actually documented in the agreement? What did she agree to do in return? She agreed to help address any concerns or resistance you expressed after the wedding.
The agreement also anticipated that your professional support would be provided to Gracewell after the wedding. She had no authority to commit to that company. How could you sell my decision without even asking me?
I believed I was creating financial security for the family.
You accepted 18 million naira from a man who was still legally married. You did not protect my future. You made decisions about my life without allowing me to choose.
The bank could have taken my house. I convinced myself that marriage to you might change him.
You believed his money would change our circumstances. Nkiru told you that no divorce had been completed. You used faith to discourage me from asking questions.
I believed the marriage would eventually become lawful.
Chisom, Chinedu sent me a voice message. Listen to this.
I will complete the divorce process within 6 months. Please protect our future by withdrawing the formal objections.
He still believes this can be negotiated privately.
I will arrange for the Lekki house to be placed in your name. And make sure you are financially secure.
He is offering another financial promise.
Delivery for Barrister Nwosu.
Thank you. I will acknowledge receipt. The letter asks you to withdraw the formal query within 48 hours. It also links Chinedu directly to the disputed application. Then the request itself should be preserved as part of the formal record. Submit the full record. I will not conceal the unauthorized use of my professional information. I will submit the formal report today. Chisom, I need to meet with my employer's compliance manager about everything we've found. Would you come with me? Of course. You should not have to explain all of this alone. I'll come with you. Come in and close the door. We speak privately here. Thank you for meeting us urgently. My professional details appeared in company and finance records that I did not knowingly approve. I raised a formal dispute as soon as I discovered them. You reported the matter before the transaction proceeded. That gives us an opportunity to protect your professional record. We will place restrictions on every tender connected to Gracewell while the review continues. Please record clearly that I never knowingly authorized the company. The bank has paused further processing, has acknowledged the dispute, and our internal review has begun. Does that prevent any further use of my professional information while the review continues? Yes, it does. The process may feel repetitive. Expect interviews, copied records, and detailed questions. I understand. I will answer every question. It's my mother.
You are allowing people outside the family to become involved in your marriage.
Tell the family I will attend the meeting, but I will bring professional support. I will not back down on this. We enter together, and you do not remain behind with anyone after the meeting. We also leave together. Mommy called this a prayer meeting. You brought evidence, not prayers. Everyone is here.
Let us begin with prayer.
No, we begin by reviewing the documents.
Marriage requires patience. Resolve this carefully before the dispute becomes more public.
The independent review team already know more about these arrangements than I did. These documents raise serious questions about whether my marriage could have been lawfully entered. Chinedu told me he had never been married.
The first relationship had ended in practice. During premarital counseling, I asked Chinedu whether he had previously been married. He told me that he had not.
Thank you for confirming what you were told.
Nkiru and I had separated emotionally. I believe the remaining legal process was only an
You
administrative.
never submitted a divorce petition.
An intention to divorce is not the same as completing the legal process. I understand that distinction now.
This matter also involves a disputed directorship, disputed consent records, and an 85 million naira finance application. None of those arrangements received my informed approval.
My accountant prepared records that went beyond what I intended to authorize. That differs from the instructions I documented. When questions were raised about my role, I retained the original records of the instructions I received. What records did you bring? I am playing the documented audio record now.
Please listen without interruption until it finishes. Is the 18 million the complete amount?
The remaining amount depends on Ifeoma joining Gracewell and supporting the hospital contract application.
Ifeoma asks careful questions, but she usually trusts my guidance.
Then encourage her to review and complete the remaining paperwork. Withdraw the formal objections and I will complete the divorce process immediately.
That process should have been completed before you approached me. You accepted the money, signed the agreement, and used faith to discourage me from asking questions.
I was terrified of losing everything.
Ifeoma,
I made a terrible mistake.
a mistake is an isolated error. This involved several deliberate decisions.
I will arrange for the Lekki house to be placed in your name.
I will not exchange my silence for another promise. The house is rented. The lease is held by his company, not by him personally. So even that offer was not something you personally controlled? You cannot personally transfer an asset you do not personally own.
I believe the lease arrangement could have been changed later.
There will be no private agreement that depends on my silence. Any further communication must go through our legal representatives.
Ifeoma, please do not end our relationship this way. I will provide a statement confirming what I was told during the premarital counseling.
Thank you. Please send it directly to Chisom. Any further communication from the family should be directed through Chisom. We are leaving now. I am not returning to manage my mother's reaction. You are not responsible for controlling how she responds to the consequences. I know.
Ifeoma, wait. Please give me a private conversation.
There is nothing further that needs to be discussed privately. The bank has cancelled the 85 million naira facility. And what has happened to Chinedu's company? It has been suspended from the hospital supplier process while the review continues.
Mr. Adeyemi, your cooperation will be considered, but the review must still examine your actions. I understand. I will answer the questions and provide the original records in my possession. We will begin the divorce process and seek appropriate protection for the family property interests.
Protecting the family's property is my priority.
Mama Grace, the fellowship has accepted your resignation. I understand. I will respect the decision.
I repaid the examination contribution and registered to continue studying independently.
Then complete your studies on your own terms. I have left the duplex and returned to my former flat. Lock the door and rest tonight. I had forgotten how quiet this place was. Allow the quiet to belong to you. My professional certificate is back where it belongs. Your professional record remains intact. What have you learned about faith, obedience, and the right to ask questions? Asking questions is not disobedience, and controlling another person is not faith.
Do you think you will ever be able to forgive me fully?
I have not come here to punish you. Forgiveness does not automatically restore the same level of access.
How long will you keep this distance?
I understand why you need distance, even though it hurts me. Then respect the boundary without repeatedly asking me to remove it. How does the flat feel now? Peaceful. It is smaller than the duplex, but it feels entirely mine. Faith should never be used to silence the questions that truth requires us to ask. What would you have done in my position? Share your thoughts below and follow Secrets Beneath the Baobab for more stories. What will you write first in your new notebook? The truth before anyone else defines it for me.